Hello everybody, it's me again, UnstableVoltage, with another episode of Let's Play Sleeping Dogs. In the last episode we pushed on a little bit further in the story and, well, we didn't accomplish all that much, although we did get ourselves a nice little lucrative minibus route. And I decided we're going to go off and do one of the case files now. So, let us go and get a vehicle. We might as well nick this guy's scooter as it's conveniently parked here. Not as much fun to take, unfortunately, when he's not working on it. But still, it's convenient. We want to find the pop star lead here. And at some point, we'll be going to Club Bam Bam as well. I don't know if I'll have time to do it on this video, but it's always a fun thing to do. Just trying to remember if that's the place where we get to do karaoke, which is a rather pointless mini-game, but it's hilarious nonetheless. Well, I use the term hilarious loosely, and game. Right, let us avoid getting killed. Easier said than done. Traffic everywhere. Ow, oh, close, that was close. Should have been some points for avoiding that, surely. Right, where are we going? Where am I going? Oh, over there. Fair enough. Let's get over here. Okay, wait for Popstar in the chicken van. So, let's go to the chicken van and let's get in. I'm waiting. Ah, there we go. So, follow the rules of the road to remain undercover. So, I've got to follow him essentially without generating too much suspicion. Which means not crashing into people, not jumping red lights, more importantly not getting too close. If I get too close he gets suspicious. Because of course to follow somebody, a really inconspicuous large van full of chickens is the best way to go. Also, if I need to give chase, a large, slow van full of chickens is apparently the best way to go. So he's getting a little bit more suspicious, but he's hardly trying to get away from me, so I will just keep following him sort of safely and slowly at this distance and see what happens. Oh, 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 oh. That was close. Now, why is he suspicious? Is he suspicious because that was some, like, pro driving skills? What is he doing? Whatever he's doing, he's not doing it very well, but still... Whoa! Okay, well, we don't want to let him get too far ahead. That was an interesting little drive there. Okay. Now, apparently we have to get on a roof. So, as usual, parkour required. Right, come on, Wei. This is no time to look for secrets, although it probably is. Okay, move to the low wall and press Control to enter cover. So, again, teaching us another mechanic. Something flashing over there. I think that might be one of the jade statues, actually. So, we'll definitely go and check that out after this deal's gone down.
You got the money? You got the stuff? Let me see the stuff.
Of course I got the stuff. You think I come to a drug deal without drugs? My shit is the best. Check it out.
So, another little mini game here where we use our phone to take pictures as evidence. And we have to take another photograph. Don't know why. Quite a nice little mechanic, though. I mean, I certainly don't mind it being there. But I'm almost certain that's one of the jade statues. Almost certain. Not entirely, but almost. So, if you notice my health bar, which used to be completely red, it now has a little blue bit on there, and that's because I've increased it by getting some of the health shrines. So, eventually it will go up to the top in blue, and you essentially have a double health bar. Okay, so I need to tail Popstar, so let's get in the van. think. Or do I? I'm not 100% sure actually what I'm supposed to be doing here now. Let's just get out of the van. Oh, that's right. They actually got out of the car and went down there. So let's just follow them down. Get close to the guard to talk your way past him.
Fucking bitch. Show her. I
Hey,
can't do that.
What the fuck are you doing
Can't
down
do
here?
that to me. I live here. I gotta sleep. Get to boat. Drunk.
Get out of here.
Oh. Come on, man. Come on, man. I gotta.
Oh, God. That's disgusting. Oh, shit.
So we'll just stagger our way over here. I'm pretty certain now that that is one of those jade statues. Not exactly hidden. I'm sure it's actually put here deliberately for us to find one on our travels. Brilliant. So we'll remember to hand that in.
5 keys. 50,000.
Bullshit. 10 keys and 35.
You're a cheat. My stuff is worth twice that. These are old friend prices.
I'm not your old friend. 35.
You bring me all the way out here to waste my time? Am I some kind of little street merchant?
So, I know I'm talking over sort of cutscenes, but you've got subtitles and the volume's quite low. Anyway, even I can hardly hear them and I've got a headset on. And there's something flashing over there on the distance. Is it just a light on a buoy or is it another collectible? So yeah, the only problem is with playing these type of games is there's often quite a lot of time spent listening to cutscenes. Call tag, let's do that.
Did you get Popstar supplier?
I got him. So did Popstar. 2 shots in the chest.
Damn.
Shuts down the drug pipeline. And I'm giving you Popstar on a platter. I got the deal and the double cross on camera.
Good work, Wei. Thanks. With Popstar gone, Sun On Yi is down to only one supplier. The bottleneck will create a lot of tension inside the triad. Watch your back, Wei.
I also particularly like the way that whenever you access your phone, there's only ever one person you can call, which is the person that you need to call. So let's not break my legs and get off the boat. We have to get back to the van, which we can probably parkour up this way. Brilliant. And there we go. We're going to drive back to HQ. Oh, really? That was probably my own fault for not turning around and going back the way that I was supposed to go, but losing the police isn't a difficult thing. Done it already. Wasn't even trying. Okay, and I was heading in the right direction as well, which is fantastic. An unusual stroke of luck. Come on, get out of the way. Seriously. Got to park the van as well. Talking about making you jump through hoops.
We've charged Popstar and his top lieutenants. Conspiracy, trafficking, possession, and murder. He'll get life. And we've seized what looks like an entire month's supply. Thanks, Wei. You've done more to stop drugs coming into Hong Kong than half the narcotics squad combined.
That is because we are awesome. And we got some cop experience there as well. Does it give us another level? Yes, it does. That's fantastic. So, what can we have? Action dismount, slow motion aiming while leaping from vehicle at high speed when armed. Don't have a lot of gunplay at the moment, so it's not really all that important. Mind you, both of them are firearms based, but let's go for that one. Like I said, it's not really all that important at the moment. You can see on the top bar there, it says 1 on melee training, but we can't actually do anything with that until we take the jade statue back to our Shifu anyway. So let's go back and find him. I've just marked him there on the map. You'll also see around the map there are these little sort of well, that's the martial arts club anyway, but you get these little fights around, which is a kind of a fight club style thing. So we might have a go at doing that while we're over there as well. So let's take this conveniently abandoned car. So we're going to go and see our Shifu. We are going to get our new ability, our new fighting move, and we'll probably have a go at one of the little fights as well, which is again a bit of a mini game. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what the reward for doing those is. I know in my previous playthrough, as I said at the beginning of this, I didn't actually complete this the last time I played it. I got about halfway to 3/4 of the way through. But I didn't do an awful lot of the Fight Club things. I did a few of them, but not all of them, so I can't exactly remember what it is I get for them, but I'll have a go anyway. Okay, so yeah, I believe this Fight Club is actually sort of in the dojo, but some of them are just like random
statues.
fights outside.
Snake, I am grateful. I must confess, I was surprised to see you back. I had hoped that you might have escaped Hong Kong. Escaped its influences, its problems.
We took them with us when we left. So coming back didn't change much.
Are you ready to confront them now?
Yes, I think so.
The least you could do is put it in the middle of the shelf.
What would you like to learn?
So, we've already got our sweep kick, which we learnt on the previous one. So we have the option of a charge knee stun or a tackle strike. Now, I like going for the tackle strike because you get leg break next. And you get some really nice... I mean, all of these things that you learn are actually brilliant. Some of the stuff you get is fantastic, but the leg break is brilliant. So I'm going to go for the tackle strike. And to do that, we hold space, so we run and grapple and then press left click. So it's a bit tricky to pull off. Because, like I said, you need about 3 hands. So we run and grapple and then left click. Or did I get that wrong? Probably got that wrong. Is he... Yeah, come on. Oh, we have to hold space. Oh, I see. I need to carry on holding space. That's where I'm going wrong. So hold space. No, I'm just screwing it up time after time. Let's try this again. Must remember to hold space. Hold space permanently. Run. F. Still holding space. Left click. Come on, I did it. There we go. The idea is now you defeat everybody using the same method. Which is easy enough. But I think you can actually beat them any way you like. So, let us do that. How dare you? Did you just kick your own guy? I think you did. You can see now my face meter's actually gone up. People get intimidated. So we've learnt a new move. Now let me just double check the map again now. Do we actually have a fight club here? Yeah, we do. We're showing one. But that's Martial Arts Club North Point. Is that over here somewhere? It's usually run by some dodgy looking guy in a car park. Yeah, he's over here.
Alright. You want to fight? You look like you might survive a couple of rounds.
So let's have a go at one of these.
Come on, tough
I'm not
guy.
brilliant at them, but these are one of the easier ones. Just because I'm curious mainly, can't remember what I get for doing them, so... So you just get several rounds. As you can see, it's 1 of 6 rounds. They get progressively more difficult. They're not really that much of a challenge. Not at this stage, but they do get more difficult later on when you start getting guys who block and counter and have weapons and stuff like that. But a lot of the early rounds are quite easy. So now we have 2 guys to deal with. And these guys are the tough ones that tend to block a lot. Not too much of a problem. We can counter. And face meter's going up now, which is fantastic. Let's use the new move we just learned. Didn't quite take him out, but never mind. That did. Roundhouse to the ear. And he is down. Round 3. What are we going to have? 3 guys this time. 1 sort of tough guy, 2 normal ones. It's not much of a problem. These guys should be relatively easy to take down. Missed the grab there. And as you can see, for various moves you do get various sort of accolades and bonuses. Come on, I definitely countered that. Now, that time it works. Oh, and you. Yes. My timing was a little off there, though, even though I still managed to counter that. I'll try and move the camera around a bit, because that's a little bit awkward. Right, is this going to work? Yeah, it didn't finish him off, unfortunately. Let's counter you. You're still up, unfortunately, though. Can we finish you off? There we go, that's round 3 complete. What are we going to get for round 4? Getting some grapplers now with the look of things. The big guys are usually grapplers. So they're a bit of a pain, but not terrible. Just maxed our face meter up here, so that's fine. Actually managed to counter the grapple. Unusual for me, but it worked. And I shall keep countering with whatever you try and throw at me. There we go. It's getting a bit more fluid now. I know it would just take me some time to get back into the swing of things, get a bit more practiced. It's nice when it works to the point where you can pull it off fluidly. F, thank you. Because it just looks cool more than anything. When you can fluidly move from one guy to another and just pull off all of these fancy moves. Come on, I was pressing the button there. F, yes. Once you remember which button you're supposed to be pressing, it does make life a lot easier. Right click, right click, right click. There we go. Down you go. Okay, let's punch you in the face a little bit. We can pick you up here and give you a bit more of a beating. He is out. What was that, round 4? So on to round 5 now. Not too sure what we're going to get here on round 5. Wow, that's a lot of guys. There's no real sort of penalty for failing one of these, except that you just have to start it from the beginning. I mean, it's optional. If you fail, it's a case of, do you want to try again, or you can just leave it. But yeah, I mean, these are the easy ones. This is like the first one you do. They do get much more difficult as time goes on. Even when you've got lots and lots of fighting moves, when you've got weapons, and when you've got twice as much health as I've got now, it makes it a lot more difficult as time goes on. So we'll at least try and finish this one, and then we can hopefully find out what you get as a reward. I'm sure there's something, just cannot remember for the life of me what it is. So let's keep countering where we can. Let's try using some of our fancy moves, because, you know, we learnt them for a reason. Let's try using a sweep. Can't use it on him because he blocks everything. Difficult to do these sweeps sometimes. It's a click and then a hold. Let's just counter that first. So click hold. There we go. Oh no, he blocked it, or jumped over it. That was very very clever of him, wasn't it? So click. Oh, wrong guy. Oh, counter that one. Click hold. Wow, these guys are very good at jumping over the sweep, aren't they? Click hold. Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're not quite as good at that though, are you? There's another one down. And that's him finished. Right, okay, so we should be on to round 6 now, which is the final round. That's a lot of guys. That is a lot of guys. But as usual, just run into the middle of them and start mashing the left mouse button until people start hitting the floor. Let's try and counter a few more of these where we can. Yeah, I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, keep trying. Okay, face meter's back up again now, which is good. It means we get extra face from taking people out. We also intimidate people more, so let's keep that up as much as we can. Oh, thought I'd countered that one. Right, at least that guy can't really avoid the sweeps all that well. Yes, you can throw people over barriers. Which is often the best way to do it on some of these fights, is just pick people up and just throw them over the edge. Oh, very well done. I'm impressed. You missed, basically. No two ways about it. Get the... Oh no, couldn't even throw him over the edge. You also have to be careful here because it's just as easy for you to go over the edge, and that instantly ends the fight as a loss, so... Right click, no, I was too slow doing it again. I've got to stop trying to grapple those guys, it doesn't work. I didn't even manage to roll out the way in time either, that was absolutely awful. Well, I've come too far through now to screw this up, so I've got to be careful and make sure I do this right. I don't want to end up failing after all this now. Just going to have to counter this guy. Is he the last man standing? I think he is. Martial Arts Club complete.
Seriously, that's the best you can do.
Is it just cash? Is that all I get? What do I get? I'll get face experience, which is good, and I get a shirt, and I get quite a bit of cash for doing that actually, so it's well worth doing. Fine, I can live with that, and you get your health back as well. They are repeatable, so you can do it over and over again, which is a little bit weird. You'd think because there's so many of them around you can just do them once. What have we got left? We haven't got a case file to do. Ting's t-shirt, we could go and have a look at that. Let's have a quick look at that actually. It's not too far away, so we'll have a quick look. Hopefully it's not going to be too difficult to complete. I know we are coming up towards sort of the end of the video now, time-wise. I don't want to get involved with doing a bit of the storyline right now, because if it ends up taking 15 minutes worth of cutscenes, it's going to be a long video. And I don't like splitting videos in the middle of a story piece, so let's just go and have a quick look at this favour and see what it is. Oh, I think I know which one this is actually, by the bike that's there. Gonna have to chase somebody down on a motorbike, so this could be entertaining.
So, how's business?
Not very good. Sales are way down. My shirts are just too boring. Hey, could you help me get some new design? I want to do a landscape series, really capture what's cool about the city.
Yeah, sure.
Get me a couple of classic shots. Email them over when you have them.
Got it.
Alright, okay, so it's not actually the mission I thought it was, but it's still quite a cool mission nonetheless, so let's grab this motorbike and we can go around and do them. So, yeah, I know there's a couple of these favours where you have to chase people down on a motorcycle, and because this motorcycle was outside the front, I thought it was going to be one of those. But this is simply a case of just driving around and taking some photos of landscape, so let's do that, see if we can do it in one piece. Whoa, that was close. Okay, so we have to get to the temple. Ow. Ow. Okay, here's the temple. Let's put the brakes on. Get off the bike. Just drop the helmet casually on the floor. I do love that. We can get in. Oh, that's good. Now, these places are always worth checking out as well, because they do actually have some hidden bits and pieces around them. I am almost certain, as in not at all, that there is a jade statue somewhere around this temple. If not, there's definitely a health shrine at least.
This will look good.
Yeah, there's the jade statue. Brilliant. So, we found a jade statue. We have to take a picture of the shrine as well, so we can do that. We'll get our phone out. We will hold shift and go snap. Right, that counts. Now we have to go to the highway and get to the seawall. Just before we do that, I am going to run up here. I'm sure we have to come up here later on, but I have the sneaking suspicion that there is something up here that I want to collect. Ah, yes, there we go. Partially remembered from the last time I played this that there was one of these around here somewhere. So that's good. That's another health shrine found. I still think there's more behind. Can I not go that way now because I kind of got stuck? I'm still convinced actually that there is something else over at the back of this building, but I can't remember what. Let's just have a quick look. I don't want to spend ages just running around this place. I'll have a quick look. If I can't find anything, then I'll abandon all hope and we will go back and carry on with this favour. It's just I've got the feeling that there's something hidden around here. Ah, yes, there is. It's that flower, but that flower is actually for part of a story mission later on. I knew there was a reason I had to come here once before. So, remember where that is, and then hopefully when I get to that bit next time, I won't be spending 20 minutes running around like an idiot trying to find it. However, I have just seen a lockbox behind the building. So, let's go and get that. Ah, now this is a new mini-game where we basically have to try and find the code. So, we have to turn the clock clockwise. And as we get close to the right number, that will happen. When we hit the right number, then we have to go counterclockwise. And then clockwise again. If you actually go too fast and go past the number, it resets and you have to start again. So, you know, it's a fairly easy one to do. And typically at the temple, we have just got the knockoff Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon top. So we already had the pants, now we've got the matching top. Doing quite well for cash now. Not exactly sure whether they are supposed to be Hong Kong dollars or what the currency is here, but we've got 133,000 of them, whatever they are. My bike is still here. Let's get back onto that. Love how he gets onto them. Very easy to knock over though, unfortunately. Once that happens, they're a bit more of a pain to get back onto. So, we are heading to the seawall, or the hospital, depending on how this bike ride goes. Let's get there as quick as possible. This doesn't end up being the longest video in YouTube history. Oh, which way am I going? This way? Oh, slow down. Oh, well, it works a bit better than my setup does, anyway. Okay. So we've got to get to the end of this street, turn around. That's quite a sharp turn. Made it, though. Oh, careful. Kind of made it. And another sharp turn. Are we going up or staying down? Staying down, I think. It's quite a nice vehicle for making speedruns. I mean, it is difficult to steer, but at least you can weave between the cars quite nicely. This would take a lot longer to do if I had to do it in a car. So let's carry on here. Little bit of gravel there, apparently. Also seems to have happened almost right in front of a police officer that didn't seem to care. What's happening with the day-night cycle? Nobody seems to know.
Finally.
Just before we do anything there, we can see that here we have a lockbox, and we have some thugs that we're going to have to deal with. So, yep. Something else that's just going to delay the video a little bit more, but I figured while I'm here I might as well do it. Come on, guys. It's much easier for me to take you out if you attack me first, and I don't want to wait around all day while you do it, so... If you're going to attack me, just hurry up and attack me, and we can get this nasty business over and done with. Yeah, come on, you two. Yeah, there you go. Ow. Can you block sweeps? No, not so well, can you? No. You don't fall down though, do you? You just kind of do that and then I can punch you a little bit more easily. Yeah, it just knocks you off balance, but that certainly makes it easier for me to do that. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and open the lockbox. And this one doesn't have a code on it, which is fantastic. Makes it nice and easy. Let us go over to this thing here. Take a picture of the sunset. That's why the day-night cycle was going all wacky, because it specifically wanted this guy to photobomb my picture. Okay. Is that the mission complete? Looks like it is. So after all that, we only had to take 2 photos. And what do we have left to do? Return the Jade statue and Club Bam Bam. Oh, and a drugs bust as well. So we have another camera we can hack there. But I think we'll do those as we come close to them. I'm going to leave them for this time. So I'll leave the video here. It has run on a little bit long. On the next video, we will return that Jade statue and probably go to Club Bam Bam and push the story on a little bit. So, thank you for watching. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, subscribe, and share. I have been Unstable Voltage. This has been Let's Play Sleeping Dogs, and I will see you next time.